Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is KK with the Illuminated Path. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and watch my videos. I really appreciate that. So today I'm going to get right to it. We're going to do a love reading, a relationship reading, and this is about you and your person, okay? Whoever that may be. I'll let you decide that. So I'm going to get all the cards first. We're going to get your energy, Scorpio. We're going to get your person's energy. We're going to get some shared energy between you. We'll get obstacles that may be preventing or affecting the relationship. We'll get some advice. And then lastly, we'll get messages from your person to you. Okay? Let's begin. Now, I do want to remind you again, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right. Okay. Give me Scorpio's energy towards their person. How is Scorpio feeling about whoever it is that they're thinking about? Hanged Man is your first card out. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get two for your person. Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. Appears to be conflicting, but let's see here, okay? All right, before we go in any further, let's just take some energy, get the energy for combined. Okay, I'm going to take the card that flew up, which is the King of Swords. Hierophant. Okay. Combined energies. Now, okay, Scorpio, let's talk about your cards, the Hanged Man and the Six of Pentacles. Let's talk a little bit more about that. So it looks like you're kind of stepping back for a moment, to take a moment to figure out what's going on, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, it looks like you're giving to the relationship, right? You're giving to the relationship, and you are expecting to get things in return, you know, because a relationship is about give and take. It's about equal reciprocity, okay? But your person's energy is very perplexing because they have the Queen of Cups, which is someone who's very emotional and sometimes drifts back and forth between, you know, imagination and reality, but she's loving and supportive. So, but right below that is the Eight of Cups, which generally speaking, the Eight of Cups in a relationship means that they're walking away from the relationship. But it can also be not quite as severe as that. It could also be withdrawing from the relationship, okay? And I think in this instance, that's what it's about. I don't think they're actually walking away yet, but they are definitely beginning to withdraw and pull back, okay? Now, the combined energy, King of Swords and the Hierophant, the King of Swords is, well, he's very practical and he's very logical, and he looks at things without being emotional, okay? He just looks at the facts of the situation. And the Hierophant is very, you know, respected teacher, and, you know, is very much concerned with societal structure and things like that. So let's get some clarification cards and see where this is going. So far, let's clarify with this deck. Let's clarify your Hanged Man and your Six of Pentacles, okay? See what that's about. Looks like you are giving to the relationship, but taking a step back now to gain perspective, because I believe you feel the person pulling away, and you want to know what's up with that. The Moon, yes, okay. Says that you don't know what's going on. The Moon is a nebulous card, right? It's cloudy. You don't know what's happening. things are being hidden from you, okay? With the 10 of Wands here, this is becoming a very heavy burden for you, Scorpio. So, you know, you are very worried, frustrated. It's just exhausting thinking about this and carrying this. Okay, the Emperor. The Emperor suggests that in this moment, the Emperor's really kind of inflexible. And the Emperor knows who he is, knows what he deserves, and he's not going to put up with any BS. I'm just saying, okay? So this is probably why you're in this hanged man position, because you feel this happening and you're like, okay, hold on a second. So it's very frustrating, but I'm not going to put up with anybody's crap, okay? Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, oops. Strength and the High Priestess. Intuitively, you know, with the Strength card there, in giving, you intuitively know that they are not, you're giving, but they're not giving an equal amount. Rather than giving, they're actually taking away. They're taking themselves away. They're withdrawing their attention and their time, and they're becoming less available. And the High Priestess tells me that you know this, okay? And this is, of course, the basis of the situation here. I'll get one more on that, your feelings. Okay, and again, that clarifies very easily. The Five of Swords tell me that it's causing conflict, right? It's absolutely causing conflict, and that's where you are right now, okay? So let's clarify their energy. The Queen of Cups. We know the Queen of Cups is, generally speaking, so Judgment and the Eight of Wands there. This tells me that either they want to tell you something, and that message could have something to do with being tied up with someone from the past, with the Judgment card showing right next to them. As we're clarifying the Queen of Cups, it could actually mean that they're having feelings for someone else, okay? Now take what resonates. Scorpio, you know your person, and you have more of the details than I do, but this is the way that it's looking. And if it isn't a person, maybe they're being very logical with the King of Swords energy, and they're putting more time into something that's calling to them, a career or a passion, and that's taking time away from you, okay? But either way, they're drifting away, okay? They're definitely, wow. So this card says that their focus is in the wrong place, okay? The Five of Cups is all about your focus being in a place, like a negative place, right? Focusing on what they don't have rather than what they do have, okay? So your person's focus is in the wrong place. And where that is, not entirely sure, but they definitely are very active. The Eight of Wands is a card of being busy, busy, busy. So they're too busy for you right at the moment, okay? And they're paying attention to something else right now. Now, I don't know what that is exactly at this moment. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. The card of, I meant the card of withdrawing, the card of withdrawing, the card of could be walking away, the card of, the other thing that is about is, difficult choices. It's a card of difficult choices. So tell me more about that. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, let's clarify with two other cards here. Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay, so this tells me that your person has been planning and thinking about possibly someone else with the Queen of Pentacles, which is why they're moving towards the Queen of Pentacles. Not only been planning, but then has actually acted upon with the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands has there's already been action put into this, and they're waiting for a return or a response or something, okay? So that's actually really clear. So I'm sorry about that, Scorpio, but now we know about the energy. Let's continue on with the King of Swords and the Hierophant. being very logical. I mean, this may be a moment, this may be something where, you know, it's like a karmic type relationship here to teach you a very important lesson, okay? Page of Cups. Again, the Six of Pentacles out. And that is, you know, in this case, not equal reciprocity. And I think it could possibly mean that you two are a little bit too different to make it work with the Page of Cups. Oh, wow. So this came out again. We saw this somewhere else on the board. The Six of Cups. Where was the Six of Cups? Well, maybe not. Maybe that was a... Either way, though. Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There's not equal reciprocity here. You know, you're giving more to the relationship as they're pulling away. And here's the other Six of Cups that just came out. And that tells me that, again, they may be reminiscing and thinking about someone from the past. It may be that that Queen of Pentacles that they could possibly be involved with, okay? Clarify this, the Hierophant. So the Death card came out there, which is always about, you know, an ending and then a new beginning, not necessarily with this person, right? Lots of conflict. Five of Wands. Lots of conflict, arguing, competition about who's right, who's wrong, who's doing this, who's doing that. So there's, you know, a lot of arguments and blame and things like that. The Magician says, you know, you both are creating this in one way or another. But let's move on. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at the obstacles that are affecting you. Here, let me just do a quick shuffle. Okay. Obstacles. Oh boy. Okay, so the obstacles are the Tower, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so this is about as clear as it gets, and it doesn't need any clarification cards because the Tower, things are crumbling because of a third-party energy. Now, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I mean, we kind of already have to a certain degree, but a third-party energy, just to be clear, can be another person. It can be them, their job, working too much. Anything that takes that person away from you is a third-party energy, okay? It's not necessarily another person. But here it looks very clearly that, you know, there is a Queen of Wands energy, somebody that they're passionate about. Again, it's another queen. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's two people. I don't know. But these are some conflicts and obstacles that are affecting the relationship, okay? So, let's put those away. Now let's get some advice. Or further clarification. Okay. So first off, lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there can be very hard things, which is what's going on here, but you can always find time to laugh and be silly and have fun. I mean, it's important that you do this. This seems heavy, right? Maybe you need to just get out, enjoy yourself with friends, and, you know, stop thinking about this. The good news is that with the Emperor energy, you're not going to put up with any crap from anybody, because you know your value, you know your worth. And, you know, of course it's going to affect you because you're human, right? But it's, you know what to take and what not to take. And then, okay, so the open up card, I love this, because this is asking you to open up your heart to another person, right? Don't let the walls and the trust that they want, trust that they want what's best for you, right? So I'm sure this is going to put a wall up around your heart, and they're just saying, open up, try to open up to someone else. I mean, take some time, of course, before you move on to do that. And of course, check in. And this is about taking a moment to check in with how you feel about it. You know, pay attention to your inner guidance, because that will help you and guide you along the path here with this situation. Okay, now let me get a couple messages from your person. You probably don't even want to hear from them, but let's see. Oh, that one flew out. Habits, I don't know if we will ever change. Regret, I wish this had never happened. New chapter, I am trying to move on. Okay, so it does look like, yes, with the Eight of Cups, they actually, not only are they, you know, faced with difficult choices and withdrawing, they are actually moving on. Okay, yeah, yowza. Okay, so that's painful. Scorpio, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what? You've got everything. I mean, you're an intelligent, articulate person who's capable of doing and getting whatever they want in life. And it could be, honestly, a relationship that is meant to teach you. And I think it's because, Scorpio, you oftentimes get the people that you want. I mean, you're very rarely turned down. And I think that this might be your opportunity to be on the other side of it, okay? The other side of the situation. And I'm not preaching anything. I'm just saying there are reasons why things happen. And so you can always find something, you know, some kind of learning or lesson or silver lining from it, even if it's just to decide, you know, boy, I don't want this to happen again, and take steps to maybe be a little bit more aware, or to notice maybe red flags that as they appear. Okay, so Scorpio, my heart goes out to you. Love and hugs from me, that you can move past this. But I hope it resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if this is you, if something like this is going on in your life right now. I would love to know. But with that, take care, and I will see you next time.